As a church leader, your time and resources are limited. It's difficult to find discipleship and Bible study materials that are affordable, easily accessible, and high quality. But there is a way to equip the people in your church every day of the week without losing sleep. Welcome to Right Now Media, the world's largest library of video-driven Bible study resources, used by more than 20,000 churches, schools, and organizations. With a Right Now Media subscription, everyone in your church can access thousands of biblical resources for kids, couples, small groups, and more. Give your members access to great content, anytime, anywhere, on any device.
And God specifically says, the way you think, that's not the same way I think.
Equip and inspire everyone in your church beyond Sunday.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me in Solomon's Temple. My name is Solomon Isang Ashams, and it's so good to be with you. Thank you for regularly checking out our videos. I appreciate each and every one of you. There are great videos. Please keep checking them out, and please make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Welcome to the platform where we get to commentate on issues and also get to ask questions around our faith. Thank you, Chris Mukoki. Awesome to have you here. Fanta, yes, good to catch you online too. Good to have you. Blessing from Bots, and also there's Christine all the way from Kenya. Awesome to have you guys here. It's always a privilege to have you guys here. So we know the gospel artist Osinachi from Dunamis. We know Dunamis Church, Pastor Enenche. She passed away in April. So we're looking at how long ago was that? 2-3 months ago, right? She passed away under very suspicious circumstances. And it was a shocker for a lot of people. She was married to her husband, and they had 4 children, 4 young children, right? So when she passed away, there was just a whole lot of conversation around what happened, who did what, and also there was a lot of allegations against the husband, especially in the area of abuse and domestic abuse, that he was involved in her demise because he denied her certain privileges. He treated her like a slave. Monies from her administration, he takes it and he decides what to do. He was basically a dictator. So the courts are trying to find out the truth because the case is in court right now and he is on trial. He had come out to deny the fact that he did what he was accused of. But alternatively, he actually said that she had lung cancer. But I'm not sure if he is aware that they had to have autopsy. So the autopsy result is going to reveal what actually happened to her. Her sisters, her mother, they have all appeared in court to say, look, this was how he used to treat her as a slave. He used to deny her privileges. He used to even deny us the opportunity to speak to her. He treated her like a slave. He did this and he did that to her. You know, a very anointed and gifted singer in Nigeria, but she is obviously passed away under very suspicious circumstances. And we all know we are talking about Osinachi. This is her. She was a member of Dunamis once again. She did a song called Ekweme, which is an Igbo word. And just that's another way to address God, who God is. And that song actually catapulted her into very high echelons of spiritual opportunities. And she is well known with that. And her demise created a huge conversation. The government was involved, churches were a huge conversation around domestic violence, domestic abuse, and churches and leaders, how to deal with such issues. And I'm not glad that she passed away, but I'm glad that her demise actually brought those issues to the foreground just so we could deal with it. Because in a country like Nigeria, and just like a lot of countries in Africa, the man is always seen as somebody who could do whatever and he can get away with it, even in a Christian home, unfortunately. So yesterday there was what do you call it? There was a special candlelight praise night in honor of this lady. It happened at the Cathedral Church of Good Shepherd in Enugu in eastern Nigeria. And you can see all the other artists who were there to minister. Even her family members were there also. And this is all in line and all to in sort of like in alignment to her burial, her final interment, which is happening this Saturday. The 20, this, is that, let's see. Yeah, she died on the praise night. And then there is also the Opera Square on the burial on the 23rd. So which is what? Yeah, which is Saturday. Is it Friday or Saturday? Friday. Saturday, I guess. But the 23rd anyway. So Osinachi, she is there. She died on the 8th of April. And now she is finally getting, let me put this one here. Maybe this should be better. Finally getting, yeah, she's getting, her final interment is on the 25th. That's the burial on the 25th. So you could see all what the program that was set up for the whole week. On the 8th of April, she passed away. On the 21st of June, they had a praise night where different gospel artists came around. And on the 23rd of June, which is going to be tomorrow in Abuja, Nigeria, there is also going to be a praise night. And on the 24th, it's going to be a prayer night in her village in Abia State. And then on the 25th, she's going to be finally the laying in state and service that's going to happen. It's such a tragedy to lose someone. She was not like old, she was 40, I think. And in that circumstances, now the whole family is destroyed. She has lost her life. The husband is in jail and on trial for having a hand in her demise. The children are fatherless and motherless. The parents, her parents and her sisters and siblings are angry. That is Satan in action. That's the kind of pain that he wants to inflict in families. That's how he destroys families. That's his game plan. But we hope that the truth will come out. And we also hope that this burial is happening, funeral on Saturday, is going to bring some sort of closure. Because it is so sad for any family to experience this. It's a very sad story, a very heavy story, a story that, it's sad. And for a lot of people, Pinky was asking Uncle Solomon, she wasn't buried yet. No, she hasn't been buried. She died on the 8th of April. You have to understand also, first, there needs to have autopsy. Yeah, no, autopsy could take a couple of weeks. But also in Nigeria, especially in the eastern part of Nigeria, burial doesn't just happen immediately. Sometimes it takes months. They need to have a lot of preparation going into it. They're not in a hurry to bury their loved ones. So it's definitely part of the culture there and how they do things. But I do hope this will bring closure. Even as we await the trial that continues in court, different levels, I hope that God will really use this story of this woman through the nation of Nigeria and the nations in Africa to bring his spotlight on the issue of gender discrimination, gender abuse, domestic violence, all that stuff. We need to address it head on. It's a huge problem. Thank you so much, guys. God bless you, and I'll see you again soon.